Where do you want to go?
Hey, Flo here. Another rolling shelf wall stream. Take a minute to get outside. The reason it took me so long to get started is because I don't know what Rumble is doing. It's some weird thing when you make a change to the live stream after it started or something. It takes like 3 hours to save. I don't even think that's an exaggeration. I don't think it will end. I don't think it'll finish saving the change that I made until after the stream is done. So anyway, it's just buggy, badly written software. Yeah, and speaking of badly written software, I'm not going to be streaming on YouNow for a while. Unfortunately, they made some changes to their streaming technology recently, and nothing works anymore, so I can't stream there unless I wanted to stream exclusively only there. Hopefully that audio issue that I had last stream will not repeat itself today, where it was like a massive delay. I don't even know what caused that. I think it was something to do with the YouNow settings that I had on, which just messes everything up. Anyway, hey, Hi-Res. How's it going? Greetings. All right, so let me head outside. How are you doing today? Oh, the challenges of streaming to 12 platforms down to 11. It's one rogue platform, not taking into consideration that people might want to stream to other platforms. All right, so today I'm gonna be some more doors. Oops. Okay, let me go. That doesn't make sense. Somehow my chat. Well, I guess I'll set up my camera first. Starting student screen is not still on. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Thank you. I'll change that real quick, but go back inside to. I guess I'm okay. Every time I come out here, the problem is I use my phone as my camera, so I have to like carry it out here and get it set up before I started. Just ideal for getting a nice smooth transition at the beginning of the stream. Let's see. Let's see which camera use the lighting option. Okay, it should be. Oh no need to apologize. I always appreciate that kind of feedback because sometimes I do forget stuff, so it's very welcome. All right, so yeah, I literally just started the stream. Yeah, I always have technical difficulties on these streams. Sometimes it's me forgetting something, but I would say more than half the time it's some stupid technology failure. Should be. Okay, so we're over halfway done, but I have 1, 2, 4. I need to do 4 more doors here. I think I might start. Well, that doesn't matter actually. I might start just on the top to the bottom. I'm probably going to run out of these cedar planks today. I don't think I have enough for what I need to do. So I'll just do as many doors as I can. Saw some things. Text to speech is constantly dying, every single message. Yeah, I got quite a bit done. Basically, I did the 4 doors on the bottom, which was twice as much as I got 4 doors done, and I only got 2 doors done the first time I was working on doors, so I made some pretty good progress. But I have 4 to do today, and I'm getting a much later start than yesterday, so it's kind of unlikely that I'll finish, but we'll see. Right, so this is 4 things. Okay, so I'm going to get all my tools out. Just part of the reason it takes me so long to do everything. It's just putting things away, bringing them back out, putting things away, bringing it back out. It'd be nice to have a woodworking shop. I know it seems like I'm setting up a woodworking shop just based on my streaming content, but it's not actually the case. If I ever want to work on wood stuff, I'll still have to do the same kind of thing, just take it outside. The shop's not looking for that, unfortunately. I could do the odd job inside possibly, but not really set up for that. It's not going to be set up for that. Okay, let's do it. That's pretty much it. I'll have to take out more stuff. I guess I need to set up the plants and the saw. Should probably get my umbrella on. Sun protection for the camera. I want to make sure my chat's working fully. Hyro's probably just dropped by real quick, but if he said something I'm not seeing it, I'll be annoyed because I hate it when the chat doesn't work. It's going to be super hot tomorrow, so this might be the last chance I get to work on this week. Let's see. I don't know if I'll do any hiking on Sunday either. It's probably going to be too hot. So the friend, okay, good. Still just doing the D-Live and kick. Okay, so I missed that one somehow. I think it's because I accidentally had my chat defocused. So stupid. It's supposed to refresh, bring in the last certain number of messages, but it's quite buggy. I'm always impressed with this chat program, but it does have its quirks. It doesn't refresh. I mean, you can't reliably bring in old messages. Once they're past, they're gone out of its own memory, so it's not aware of messages unless they come in after you refresh the software. And the text-to-speech aspect of it is pretty buggy, but once again, I don't know if that's actually the software's fault or the browser implementation. So there's a lot of software just uses like the built-in browser text-to-speech engine. If it's doing that, then it could just it's causing an issue. Okay. Oh, my brain isn't really ready to do this today, but I best get a better handle. Here's some of the quadrants. So I need to measure this opening. I'm curious if it's the same as the other side. Just about 20 inches. This side is 19. Random amount of 16ths, which slows every human mind down. You have to deal with 16ths. You're just like, oh, like fried brain, or any 30 seconds, 16ths, 8ths, any of that crap. It's so hard to deal with. Got 3/4, which is 12 16ths, so 13 16ths, 13 16ths, 19 and 13 16ths. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do the hatch first. It's easier because I just do 4 boards without cutting them down their length. As far as the height of it, it's going to be 20 inches. All right, let's do that. I'm going to work on the hatch first, I guess. Change the plans. Mainly just because I kind of want to make sure I have enough wood for that. Plus, I don't have to strip down anything down the middle of the boards, so it's a bonus. I only have these 3 boards. I could actually calculate whether I have enough. I could even go to the trouble of seeing if a particular way of cutting the boards will avail more board feet that's used rather than scraps, but I don't think I have enough. It's pretty obvious enough. I think I have to check. I almost know for certain. Oh, wait a minute, though. There's one. You have 4 then. That's cool. There could be others up there. I was just about to look up there and saw that. There could be 1 more up there, but I have 4 to work with. It's cool. Don't remember how long these are. Yeah, 60. exactly 60, but the width of the blade is going to cut into that. I might just compromise and make the height of this whatever that's going to be minus the blade width. Just so I'm not wasting any length of the board. So 60 divided by 3 is 20, which is exactly how tall I want this to be. So I get 3 board lengths out of each of that particular patch. I'm in paranoid mode. I'm going to check one more time to make sure chat is working. And then I'll just go on with the stream. But it's better to know early on if I'm having technical difficulties so I can maybe do something about it. Not that there's much I can do, but just check. Okay, we're good. Oh. Yeah, I want more than 12 platforms. That's not nearly enough. I think I can't remember now, but I think I can go up to about between 40 and 50 technologically. That may not be actually true because there's constraints like how much RAM I have and stuff. But as far as my internet speed, I could do well over 40, possibly up to 50 based on my internet speed. I've only heard of Kick and Twitch. I bet that's not true. I bet you've heard of YouTube. Possibly I could name some others that you've heard of. But yeah, most people haven't heard of the platforms I'm streaming on. I bet you've heard of Facebook. I bet you've heard of TikTok. You can also stream on X or Twitter, but I can't because you have to pay to be able to do that, and there's no way. I don't pay for access to websites or anything like that. I think it's just a waste of money. I don't think I'll ever pay for more services than I have already. I pay for one thing that's like $6 or $8 a month. I don't think I can add anything to that. It just feels like a waste of money because I don't make any money from streaming. So to pay money to stream seems like the dumbest life choice anyone could ever make. So I refuse to pay for services at this point. If I made some money from streaming, then it would make sense to, have some expenses involved. But I literally don't make any money. Zero. Not even 1 penny from streaming. And you might look at my Rumble earnings and say, well, you're lying. But no, I'm not, because you can't take out any money unless you make, I think it's over $40 or $45 or something, or 50 even. So until I ever break that amount, I can't ever take out any money from my Rumble account, which I don't think I'll ever reach that amount. I've been streaming there for almost well over a year now, I think, and I've only made $10, so I'd have to stream for another 4 or 5 years to just get to the point where I could take a single payout. All the other platforms I don't make any money from at all. Zero. Okay. I don't think so. People like me don't deserve to make money from streaming. Not really offering something that brings joy to the world. If I had... Basically, you have to have at least 100 people watching you every stream all the time to even have any excuse to be getting paid money to do it. Even that's not really enough to justify being paid. Like, really, you should have probably 30,000 followers. between 100 and 1,000 people watching you at all times. Because otherwise the platforms don't make any money off of your content. Money doesn't grow on trees. They can't just like produce money out of thin air. And they don't make any money off of your content unless you're at least at that level. So I understand that I'm not in the running to be making money off this. The only exception is if nice people that like me for some reason give me a subscription or something, but I don't ask that, and I don't really want that, because then it makes me feel like I have to live up to somebody's expectations. So I don't ask for that kind of stuff. I prefer to just sit back, relax, and enjoy what I do, not have any stress about it. No, please don't though. Like I've been doing this for 5 years and I don't have subscribers or donators, and I don't really care if that changes. I do this for my own personal edification or enjoyment, and hopefully to bless others, but certainly not to make money. The thing is, it's like, unless you can make enough money to live off of it, then it's really just, kind of pocket change. And like, to do it full time, you'd have to make, $40,000-$50,000 a year, and that's a lot of donations to try to build up. I just see it as a wash. I don't think about the money aspect. Okay, so shoot, my saw is in the way over there. It's weird, I don't remember it being like that yesterday. I must have had the saw way over on the other side. I'll just move it really. But yeah, I've watched many videos of content creators getting burnout, and I know I would get burnout faster than they would, so I don't even want to pursue full-time content creation. It's too stressful. I don't think people should have to pay for entertainment, honestly. If there's some way the platform itself can make money and pay the streamers, that's cool, but I'm not a fan of the whole, you have to give me money to watch what I'm doing. That just feels really arrogant to me. I don't like that business model. If I'm not doing something that makes money, I don't want just people to give me money. That feels like a weird charity situation or something. Or begging. Pretty sure all the streaming platforms, if they are aware of my existence, they probably aren't, but the ones that are probably hate me because I speak the truth. I don't mean to be like all arrogant about it, like no one else speaks the truth, but I say it as it is, which very few people do. I expose the systems, and I don't necessarily take part in them the same way that others do, and so I'm not a fan of like manipulation or parasocial relationships and stuff like that. So I think it's unhealthy for viewers to like spend money. It's kind of like the OnlyFans concept. Like, it's super unhealthy. You have no relationship with the person you're watching, but inside your brain you have this like kind of addictive cycle going on where you think that you're an important part of this person's life, but you're not. They don't care about you. They just want your money. Like, I don't want to have any part in that. So I stream, but I don't want any money for it. But other streamers probably hate me for saying that stuff because they're actually trying to make a living, and I have no problem with them doing that. I've actually supported other streamers in the past. I just know that I can't be part of that. It just doesn't really fit my ideology. I just do it because I enjoy it, and if I make friends along the way and have good conversations or bless somebody or I'm blessed by somebody, great. But I'm not looking for anything more than that. Okay, there we go. It's so hard to cut these right on the line. Actually, I want to cut down the middle. I forgot. Because I'm going for no waste on these boards. Like that. This. Oh, I'm screwed. Okay. I messed it up for myself by cutting off that little bit of board on the end. I wasn't thinking, so I can't use the full length now. Not of this one, or the next one. Oh, shoot. I wasn't thinking. Cut off a little chunk of the end of the board to give it a clean surface, but that took away from the total length of the board, so I no longer have 60 to cut into 3. Oh well. Say hi to make Rio. Thank you for the follow. My little text-to-speech volume thing is over the top of the last chat message, so I can't quite make out your name, but Makey something? Maki? Anyway, thanks for the follow. Okay, so here we go. Total of 4 of these. I wish I would have thought of that, not cutting the end of it so I could use the whole length of the board, but just kind of got into the habit how I've been doing it this whole time, so oh well. Just need to make the measurement right on the edge of the board so I can line it up with the blade a little bit easier. It's really hard to visually trace where that line is going to hit on the blade unless it's really close to the blade. Comfortable the bottom. Oh no, I already did the bottoms. They're too short for all of these, so they'll just be leftover scraps that I can't really use for this project, at least not for this part of the project. Okay, so we got all 4 pieces for this next shelf. Do I have enough of those cross pieces though? That's the question. I think I used them all. I cut just enough for what I was doing yesterday. Just don't want to miss it either. Oh, here's 2 more. Oh, those are the crappy, scrappy ones. I didn't like those, so I decided not to use them. Very bad. Okay, so we got. Oh no, this isn't even the right kind of wood. I could use actually pieces of the cedar for cross support, but I'm gonna be consistent and use this board, which I think this came. I have no idea, but I think it came off of a bed or something that my parents brought over. I think it's just like some sort of support under the bed, or I don't know. But I'm using them for this project. Okay, I need the fence now. Sonic. Yeah, the main reason I've encouraged people not to donate to me on DLive, since I've been streaming there for the longest time, since 2019, is because I just give the donations to other people. I've never made enough to cash out, so I just give them to others. So I feel like people are kind of wasting giving it to me because, first of all, the platform takes 25%, so you're just basically giving it back to DLive, and then the rest of it I can't cash out because I don't make enough from it, so I just give it to others. So I feel like people's hard-earned money is wasted on me. And again, I just don't think streaming is something that people should have to pay for. I feel like the platforms should figure out a way to make money from it through advertising or something, and then pay the streamers directly so that it's free for everybody to enjoy. That's how I wish it would work. It's not a very realistic business model, but I'm not a fan of paying for streaming services or anything like that for entertainment, so I don't pay for entertainment, really. Closest thing is I buy used DVDs every once in a while from a pawn shop. That's like my paying for entertainment. Okay, so this one, for some reason, this one is wider than the others. It's almost 14 centimeters. The other ones were 13.5, so to recalculate this, divide in 3 for this. This also has a nasty kind of a crack going down the middle. I hope that doesn't weaken these parts. So what do we got here? 13.9. I don't know what that is divided by 3. 4.6 about. Okay, so 4.6 centimeters. Bit ruler. Now, that doesn't mean I don't think creative people shouldn't make money at all. That's definitely not the message I'm trying to get across. I wish there was a way for creative people to be more independently wealthy or support themselves. It's one of the toughest careers, honestly. I've been in it for most of my life, doing web design and stuff like that, and I pretty much hated it. So I burn out, and I'm not doing it anymore. So now I just do it for fun. And if it's not fun, I wouldn't do it. Like, I don't do web design because web design isn't fun for me anymore at all. I actually hate it. But streaming, I enjoy. Thus far, for 5 years straight, I haven't gotten sick of it. I've burned out a couple times temporarily, taken some time off, and come back eventually from that break. But I don't see it as a performance thing. Like, I don't strive after metrics like followers and donations and stuff, because if I did, I would literally burn out in a week because I don't get anything out of that. So I do it for my own enjoyment, and as long as I'm enjoying it, then I see that as the payment for it. I have fun, so that's good out of it. I like to meet people as well, which is another benefit. It's kind of my social life at this point, since I don't have friends that much. One of my best friends is going to come over this weekend, possibly, but I kind of talked him out of it because it's going to be like almost 100 degrees here, and I don't have proper air conditioning, and there's also kind of smoke from various wildfires blowing in at night, and so it's just kind of I'd rather have him have a fun weekend doing something he enjoys than sitting around being miserable. So I kind of talked him out of it. He might come next weekend if it's supposed to cool down a bit, so we'll see. And shortly after that, I'm probably going to go on and sit myself, so I'll can't be streaming for a few days. We'll see. No final decisions made on that yet. Okay, I'm just going to cut the very end of these off. And then we can start assembling this pretty much. Get the parts laid out so I know how wide to cut these. Keep changing the camera before it's the right time. I could have this out further, but I kind of want so you can sort of see what I'm doing. No, it's not up close and personal, which I actually could do that. It's kind of a big effort to make the camera in the right position, but I could actually make it an overhead camera so you could see what I'm doing really well, but I have to move it around all the time and it's just lazy. That stripe looks kind of cool. Let's see, maybe alternate those stripy ones so there's some variety. Okay, there we go. That's going to be the front nice sides. Those are round. On their back side. Get the clamp. I'm actually really happy when I see creative people succeeding, like even especially streamers. I am part of the streaming world. I'm not that cold and cold and what I calculated wrong expression, but I'm not that idealistic that I don't enjoy seeing people succeed. I really do. But I wish there was a way to do it without getting that money from donators, because a lot of streamers have like one or two key donators that just like support them like crazy, like just constantly subscribing and donating. And if that one person somehow just gets a bad taste or decides they don't have the money for it or whatever, it's a very scary situation for creative people to be relying on income from one key donator. So I feel like there needs to be a better way to make income from streaming. One way would be to like actually sell a product. Like for example, if I was making something and putting it on a website and selling it, that would be a way to do it. But... Hey, hi Rez, thanks for the lemon. Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like I don't know, you don't have to tell me your financials, but I'm pretty sure you spend more on it than you get in donations just with all your chest and stuff. Well, that's cool. So you do make money. That's awesome, man. Hey, that's something. Obviously not enough to like quit your day job, but it's cool. All right. Oh, really? You've never bought lemons? Nice. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I haven't bought lemons in like 3 years or so. Back when I first got on DLive, I was more in the supporting role than like the receiving end, which I still am not on the receiving end, but I don't really donate to streamers anymore. I just kind of do my own thing and live in a bubble for the most part. But yeah, back in the early days before I kind of figured out how addictive and unhealthy it can be to just like donate to streamers endlessly, I actually bought quite a few lemons and I invested in Lino a little bit. You know, I had the staked Lino, so I actually was earning on that. And then once they completely destroyed that system and screwed everybody over, I just like, no, I'm done. I'm not buying lemons. I don't think I've bought lemons since that moment. So yeah, that was a big disappointment. It was also a big eye opener for me. I was just like, okay, this is all, it's not necessarily a scam, but it's like pretty close to being a scam. I don't know. It's on the edge, too close to the edge that I'm not willing to risk anything in it because I don't have any money to waste. Okay. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I don't trust Justin Sun at all. Actually, I don't really trust DLive. Like, now all they're doing is all these weird crypto things, and they feel kind of scammy to me. I just don't really trust them. So I'm just kind of checked out of the system. I stream there, and I still have friends there, but I'm not, like, invested in the platform at all. It's just kind of a place, one of many places that I stream. Okay, so half of 27 is 13.5. So on average, these are 13.5. Okay, never mind. I guess these are all 13.5. I was thinking these ones were 13.5, but I guess I'm misremembering. These are actually very consistent. 4 of them together is exactly 54 centimeters, so yeah, 13.5. Oh, cool, man. Cool, dude. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. It's always good to see you. Thanks, man. I'll see you later. No obligation to drop by unless you just want to say hi. All right. What am I doing? I'm cutting these boards to 54 centimeters over here. That's what I'm doing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The 10 hook. At ease, soldier. Sorry, I couldn't help it. See you later. Okay, so we're going for 54 centimeters. I hope these are long enough. They almost don't look... They're long enough, but not like by a huge margin, so I can't cut too much of these. The reason I cut off the ends is because they have these weird little splits from, like, I think they're from Staples or others, some kind of fastener in there. So I cut that part off just so it's nice and clean. And most boards aren't very square on their ends either, so that's another reason to cut them off. Just to make sure you're working with a nice flat end. Okay. Yeah, I've always had friends that, like, I want to succeed. In fact, I think it's fairly accurate to say I want every streamer to succeed, except myself. I know that sounds like I'm some kind of martyr with some awkward attitude about it, but it's just my preference. I don't want to make money from streaming because I know the moment I make money from streaming, it'll feel like a job. And I'll have to treat it like a business because it's my income, my way of surviving. And so it becomes stressful right away. And then also, I would have to meet the expectations of my viewers right then. Right at that moment when I'm like, okay, this is a business. I have to keep it going. I have to set goals. I have to make X amount of money. So in order to do that, I got to look for ways to improve my reach and social media and editing videos for YouTube to grow my influence. And I'd have to, like, do things differently. I'd have to change my style to make it more attractive and wild and high energy. And it's just like, all of that together sounds like completely miserable. So I hope when I put it in those terms, people can understand why I have the attitude that I do. I think it makes a lot of sense. I really do. It's not just some weird self-pitying kind of self-degradation thing. It's based on actual science, actual observation that I've seen in the streaming world. And I just don't want any part of that. Thank you for understanding. I appreciate it. The feedback. But there's people that, they're willing to put themselves out there with all those stresses and I don't like the expression more power to you. It's just overused, but I guess that's kind of what I would say. Just great. I'm happy for you. If you can handle that kind of pressure in a day, month by month, not knowing if the money's going to come in, then, great. I just know I can't. Not for me. It's not for me. Okay, so I did not measure this for some reason. I should have measured it before I put those on there. $54. Okay, now we can start assembling this thing. Now, the difference would be, and this, I hope someday someone will find this recording if I ever change my mind. I think the difference for me would be if, like I said, if I was able to find a business model where I made a product that I could sell on a website that's not like merch, but like an actual product that I'm creating on stream, then that would be totally different. Because then the streaming itself wouldn't really be providing the income. It would be the products. That's totally different. But I'm not seeking that either, because I already know what I want to do with my business, and it's not something I could stream. So that's not going to be what I'm looking for either. Going kind of slow today, so I doubt I'll finish all 4, but I don't know, maybe once I get in the groove a little bit, then I can speed up a tiny bit. But I got a very late start, so yeah, I'll finish. Forgot what I'm looking for. Oh, this drill bit. This is not the right one for this. I need the big fat one and the smaller one. That's satisfying. Okay. All right. Okay, what I should do is put a little thing around this so that I know how deep to go. I think I've been doing okay, but if I put a piece of tape that acts like a little flag as it's spinning around, then I would know how deep to go, because I'm trying not to go through both of these boards. I can kind of sometimes feel it when it pops out the other end between the boards, but if I'm holding them too tight, then it just starts into the next one. And we're kind of late in the project to be making amazing changes like that. Music had a little boink noise that's almost the same as my chat. So I was like, wait, somebody chat? Pretty sure that was just the music though. Almost done with the screws in this box. I have one more box that's partially used, so hopefully I have enough. I'm pretty sure I do. Made good use of my supplies though. I didn't buy like way too much, so I don't have a huge excess. Saved money. All of this stuff, everything you see here except for the screws, is repurposed for free. I didn't pay 1 penny for it. My dad brought all these cedar boards over and these as well. So yes, the only thing I paid for is the hinges, and I got those used for 25 cents each. And so yeah, it's very, I mean, I can't say the whole shelf is that cheap. I did buy like 2x4s, like at full retail price at a box store, but overall it's been a pretty cheap project for what it is, I think. I've used as much repurposed stuff as I can. And the little knobs and handles for these doors were 25 cents or 50 cents for the bigger ones. If you're in a big city, often they'll have like some sort of refurbished building supply place. I don't know what they're called, the different business names depending on where you live, but that's the kind of place I look. Some thrift stores, bigger thrift stores, also have building materials that they salvage from projects. So, okay. Let's see, the height needs to be 20 inches, I think. I'm close to it. It doesn't have to be exact. I cut these boards a little short, I remember now. Okay, so 20 We go 1/8 below about. So I was going to use the full 60-inch board. That's why I cut down the middle. I didn't account for the thickness of the blade on these cuts. Cut down the middle of the measurement, and that was on purpose. Not gonna make sure to account for that, but it's a slightly different scenario here. Except that I messed it all up because I cut off the end of the boards. But yeah, we already went through all that. If I had to do this particular hatch again, I would I would not have cut off the end of the boards so that I could use the entire length of the boards, because now I have these pieces that are almost long enough but not quite as waste, so I can't use them. Oh well. What am I doing? Technically, somebody paid for these boards at one time in my circle. Obviously, somebody paid for them at some point. My dad probably bought them at some point, but I actually literally look for free stuff, though. Like, when I was living in the city, I used to look on Craigslist all the time for free stuff. It's amazing what you can get for free on Craigslist. The challenge is getting there first before anyone else. That's almost impossible. The best is if you live in kind of a middle-sized city, probably, so there's not millions of people responding to all the ads, but maybe you can have a chance to be the first. Here where I live now, there is no Craigslist. There's just nobody selling anything on there. It's too small of a town. Just like basically just out in the country, a rural area. They have garage sales. Every once in a while there's things like that, but I'm not really big into that stuff. Plus, you don't have a clue what they're going to have. Most of the time it's like women's clothing or something. You have to drive all over the place in the summer, on the weekends, looking at these garage sales, and 99% of the time they're just going to have stuff that not what you're looking for. Certainly pretty rare to find like building supplies. You'll find like old tools and stuff, but not like boards and screws and stuff like that. If you ever want a free piano, just look on Craigslist, and if you're in a big city. Like back when I lived in Portland, there was like 10 free pianos like almost every day. It's crazy. Okay, middle. I always say that, it's just kind of a tradition. I gotta say the word middle. Gotta measure the center. I'm kind of going slow. It's just feeling pretty hot, so I'm not really like trying to be efficient and speedy today. 50.6, so 25.3 is half. And width of this is 4.4, 2.2. Just in case I watch this later, I am using RN noise reducer on OBS built in. I was using this other plugin, but I don't know what was causing the massive delay on my audio from yesterday, but my audio was like several minutes behind my video somehow. I don't know what's causing that, and so when I saw that in my replay, I'm like, that's annoying. So it could be the noise reducer I was using, or it could have been the weird settings I had trying to make things work for you now. It's one of those two, probably. So anyway, I tried to get it all back to how I normally have it, and hopefully it's not doing that today. Maybe I should do a sound check. La, 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 la. Okay. Hopefully when I watch this later, I can find that and see if it's synced up. Okay, so 25.25. Half of 50.50 is 25.25. .2. Oops. All right. Now that's unfortunate. It doesn't matter, but apparently I didn't cut this little slot off, so I probably chopped the slot off this side, and then I chopped the length off this side too. I should have chopped the length off that side. It's kind of weird. I'm surprised that I did that. Time to sharpen this pencil so I can find it. Regular hand sharpeners to do weird stuff. It's a funky looking lead, like ET phone home all over again. All right. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to bring out my belt sander. I think I'll just keep working on these doors for now. I'll do that at the end if I have time. It's the last step before I fit it in place on the shelf. Sanding it. Some cracks in this center board. I put that last screw down a little bit to hopefully avoid that tiny crack in the board. I didn't bring a drink out today, so I should probably go get one at some point. All right, done with that box of screws. Got one left here. To find the other one. There it is. It's pretty full, so got plenty of screws. So are you still here, Itsy Bitsy? What are you working on today, if so? All right, go. Let's just check this to see how it fits. Can't really get my camera through here as well with this arrangement. Oh, what? I'm like, what is happening? No! It's the wrong place. It's supposed to be here. Phew. Okay. I need to cut this bit off. Not sure what saw to use. I'm not really happy with how it turns out when I use the jigsaw. I guess what I could do is switch out the blade on jigsaw. It'll be straighter. The one that's on there I've been using for a long time. It's probably kind of bent a little bit. So figuring out exactly where this needs to go is kind of finicky. I might put it down a little bit lower than the other side, just even though that won't. Actually, you know what? I think I need to put it wherever it lands, pretty much. It's hard to figure out how much to cut out on this part here. That's the biggest challenge. I cut out a little bit too big of a gap on the other side. It's not, doesn't look terrible, but it's just not as clean as it could be. But I think it does need to be a little bit bigger than the actual board, because it's actually rotating around. So actually, yeah, that's spot on. Any less of a gap on the bottom and a wrap on the bottom, of course. Actually not bad. Okay. But it's sort of hard to figure out. Looks like there's about a 1/4 inch gap down the bottom there, but it's kind of rough estimated. So I don't actually know. Let's go with 4.6 that way. 3.5, 4.6, 3.5. Approximately. Write that down before I forget. Okay. Now let's get my jigsaw. I'll replace the blade on it. Still haven't found that little wrench, I guess, fancy wrench for the angle grinder, so I can't take my blade off until I find that, or come up with some other clever way to take it off. Might be able to use some other tool, but ideally I can find that wrench eventually. Somewhere I have some new blades. I might have put them in the box. That would be the good choice if I put them in the box for the jigsaw. Which I did. Every once in a while I actually put things in their proper place. Actually, no, this isn't the right one. That's not the new one. Okay. This one will work. It's not the new ones, but it is a new one. It's just not the one that I bought like a few days ago. Oh, there's the ones I bought. This one should be fine too. Okay, here goes. I look forward to this. It's so iffy whether I can get it cut clean or not. As our preference, I think I'll cut this end off. It has a little bit of a flaw up here that I'll get rid of. I'm not going to get rid of any of it. Just that's what I'm going to do. That's where I'm going to put it. 3.5 by 4.6. 3.5 this way. Six this way. Doesn't seem like enough, but let's trim off more if I need to. I think I'm gonna have to go down more than 4.6. May as well just cut off a little bit more just to see. Okay. I think I can still use this blade that's on there. It doesn't necessarily look dull. It probably is a little bit dull, but it's still cutting. It's mainly wanting to get one that's hopefully straight. This one doesn't look terribly crooked. I think I can see a tiny bit of a bend in it, but I've been pretty rough with these blades, so I'm probably bending them as I'm cutting a little bit on some of the cuts that I do. Quickly. After like, this is number 9 stream, and most streams are between 3 and 6 hours. I don't know about quickly, but okay. It is coming together though. I love it when a plan comes together. All right, let's see if that'll fit in there. I'm not going to move the camera in there just for that. Let's bring this back out anyway. It's definitely too tight. I need to something a little bit more. At this point, I'm just going to randomly cut bits off until it fits. I'm not going to measure anything necessarily. Needs a little bit more in this dimension. Probably going to need a little bit more in this way too. Really hard to get a straight cut with this thing. Okay. I think we're good now. Could cut a tiny bit off of that side again. I think I'll go just a hair, and it's only a hair. It'll fit currently though. Okay, that's good. So I can put the handle on now, I guess. Nah, I'll leave that to the end. It's pretty much, I think it's cut to the size it needs to be. And everything else is just putting the hardware on, fitting it in place. So I think that one's done. So now I'm gonna go for the top next, I think. $19 3/4, I think we'll do it. So, let's see how many boards that'll be. I also need to measure the height, which I have written down somewhere, but I'll just look at this other one because I pretty much match it, I guess. 20, okay. Height of 20. Should have some more waste on the board cuts, unfortunately. They're 60 inches long. Need 4 pieces of 20.5, so I need 2 full boards, or at least 1, and some scrap. These scraps are not long enough, so let's just go inside. I can't use them for this project. So yeah, I only have 2 left, so I don't think I'm gonna have enough. It might miraculously come out to like just exactly enough, but I doubt it. I think I'm almost, yeah, I'm short. I'm definitely short. So, okay though. I think I could probably buy just like 1 more of these boards at some hardware store or whatever and have enough. 1 or 2. Unless I'm gonna search around the property because it's possible there might be 1 or 2 just laying around somewhere. That would be ideal. Might even be another left in the shop somewhere. Okay, so 20.5. That's what we cut this at. I am going to cut a little bit off the end. No, I'm not. I have to sand it at the end anyway, so we'll get rid of that rough edge. Okay, 20.5. Yes, I'll cut these both at the same time. I'm gonna have to take a bathroom break here in a minute. I'll try to cut these first. Double check that because I don't trust myself. I should also put the line all the way across just to see what's happening. $90.5. Not sure what happened there, but it seemed like I guess my grip wasn't very good. It's okay, we're close enough. So I do sand these in the end, less perfection is not necessary for this project. If everything was like really highly precisely machined on this table, I would use this if it was a good one. Look at this. It's garbage. If this always stayed in perfect alignment and it had some kind of bearing that made it glide smoothly, currently it has massive friction, just irritating, problematic. But if it was good, I would actually clamp what I'm cutting to the end of this, and then I would just be like, easy, no problem. But it's not good, so I have to just kind of improvised hope that I make it through without messing something up. Right, but we got all 4 boards cut. I'll cut the last board's width before I go in to take a quick break. One of the boards, this one, I have to cut a little bit off of it, so let me check that. I'm gonna go measure the width of the opening, which I already did, but I forgot. 19 3/4, I think it was. So whatever I have to cut off to make all of them together to be 19 3/4 is what I will do. Right around there. Let's just do it in two places and connect the line. Actually, make this that I'm going to cut off. It needs to be 9.85 or so. So we'll just set the fence to 9.85. Unplug it just to be safe. There's pretty much 0 chance this will could turn on by itself, but you never know. Anytime I'm close to the business end of a saw, I gotta be extra careful. Looks pretty good. Alright, got all our pieces cut. This is the order that they'll be in. I need to cut another one of these boards for the cross members. I actually might get kind of close to not having enough for these too. I think I do have enough of these because I have 2 more of those, plus a third one that's not quite the same, but it would work. So I think I'm totally fine on those. For the rest of the project, I just need to get 1 or 2 more cedar planks, probably. But anyway, I'm going to take a quick break, get a drink, go to the bathroom. Be back in a few minutes. Okay, almost ready to go here. So my mic is still working. Yep. Okay. All right. Well, I don't even know what time it is. I looked at my phone this time, but I doubt I have a whole lot of time left. I have an hour or two left. Oops, I left my chat inside. Knew I was going to forget something. At least I think I did. Always forget something. What you laughing at? Talking about Willis. All right, here we go. Okay. So we're ready to put this one together, I think. I don't have all the parts actually. No, we're not ready to cut the support boards first. I feel like I might still have some of these somewhere. I mean, I think I just used all my leftovers. So pretty sure. Cut another one. See how big this one is, since they don't all seem to be the same. Yeah, this one's like 13.65 as opposed to 13.5 or 14 almost. They're all kind of different. So 13.65 divided by 3 is 4.55. Unplug. Shoot. This table is so wobbly. It's annoying that this measurement on the bottom is not accurate. I could probably buy some kind of measurement tape and put it over the top of this, block it out. An actually accurate measurement would be kind of cool. Then I wouldn't have to like use this ruler. I could just like look down here and put it in the right place. What a concept. A ruler that actually is accurate. Whoa! 49.9. Okay, so cut the end off these. Just pop that little weird little staple slot thing, whatever it is. And I'll trim them to 49.9. Keep forgetting to not leave these handheld tools so close to the saw. Gets dust all over them. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm kind of in slow motion today. Not feeling the groove that I had yesterday. I don't really care. It doesn't actually matter because I already know I don't have enough boards and I don't think I can drive somewhere to get them today, so just have to do it. Finish up another time, I guess. Didn't charge this last night, so I have no idea if it'll last as long as I need it to today. Seems to hold its charge pretty well so far. It's a cheap brand. Skill is not the best. Like it's not like I don't know, whatever those fancy brands are. It's not one of those. I don't care about brands, but I don't have any complaints. It works for me just fine. see how many more boards I need. It'd be crazy if I had none of that. I seriously doubt it, though. Actually, I think I know I don't. Unless I can, like I said, walk around and find some more laying around where I don't expect them. I think I've already determined that I don't have enough. I will do that. I will look around. I'd rather do that than go buy something if I have it already, obviously. I don't remember how tall this is supposed to be. 20 and a half, maybe? I think so. So if you're interested in Captain Jen E's content that I've been talking about lately with the ventriloquism, and she has a sister that also sings. I think they're doing a special stream today. If you're online on Kick or Twitch, I'd recommend going and checking them out. I think you'll enjoy their content. I think the live stream will be on Captain Jen, Jen _E on Kick and Twitch. Doing a special live stream with the release of their new what's the word? Can't think of the word. The song that they wrote. Sassy. Original. That's what I think of, I guess. Original song, Sassy. They're stream if they're still going. I don't know if they're doing an early stream. They might like stream around like midnight, but I think they might be streaming a little early today. If I had a bunch of people watching my stream, I would support their channel just by hosting and whatnot, but I I get so few people on my channel that I usually don't even have enough to host. You have to have 5 viewers on Kick to host. Plus, I don't really host that much, pretty rarely. Jen's sister's name is J Liz. I mean, that's her username, J_Liz, L-I-S, I think. So give her a follow too if you're into creative musical content. I like both of them. They're just fairly decent, you know, compared to practically everybody else in the streaming world these days. Do any adult type, it's pretty innocent stuff, which kind of hard to find that kind of stuff these days. It's not like Christian or anything like that, but you know, decent stuff. Okay. Middle half. Is that some stupid tradition I made? It's the dumbest thing ever. Just say that word. That's my unique content. I could say a word, dude. Say words. Bird. Okay, 4.1, so 2.1 on either side. Whoa, he's the coolest streamer ever. He said the word middle once. Middle. 4.2. He's got this thing. He's got this cool thing he does. Whenever he's measuring the middle of something, he says the word middle. Oh man, it's gold. Two, there we go. That doesn't look straight. My eyes might be playing tricks on me, but I gotta measure that to make sure. Sometimes I measure things wrong. It's 19.2. It isn't straight. Okay, I did something wrong. You know what? Start over. $52, $26. Okay, apparently this side isn't right. Quite right. Somehow. Parallax is really hard to measure on this. The ruler's like a full ½ inch or more above the surface, so as I move my head back and forth, it's changing where that number appears. So to get a really accurate measurement, I'd have to put the ruler like right here. It's just kind of hard to hold it there. just redo this one too. Should have been doing it on the edge like that the whole time, just so I could be more accurate, but I just didn't think I would be that far off, but it was pretty, I could even see it with my naked eye. Let's just do it the right way. Okay, so we got 2 doors done, 2 left to do. I don't think I have any cedar planks for it. I test fit this year. So I think it'll work. It's not perfectly straight. I'm guessing the shelf is perfectly straight. That'll work. So I'll look around. The other thing I could do is use these leftover pieces because they are long enough. Just they aren't long enough, as long as I'm right next to you, so it won't look as nice. Unless I can find a whole nother board, I think I'm out of luck for today in finishing. But I'm gonna climb up to the top of the top to drink again. Climb to the top of the loft and see if there's anything up there real quick. I don't think so, but never know. Either way I do it, these last two doors that I have to make might end up looking a little bit different because I have to go buy some new wood and it might not look the same as these others. I don't really care. Quite some scraps of plywood that I can use for various little projects here and there, which is nice. I'll just cut off pieces from like the loft and rolling shelf wall to workbenches. Quite a few little scraps of plywood. Most of them are so small that I don't know if I could find really good uses for them, but I'll definitely keep them in there. Certainly make things like birdhouses or there's projects out of it. Okay, let me go look at my wood pile to make sure I don't have a piece or two still over there hiding. Oh, that's a weird bug. Oh, I guess it's some kind of wasp, but it had like dust on top of it or something. It was weird looking. So yeah, it'll probably be the end, not necessarily the end of the stream yet, because I can still, I do actually have the board over here that's similar, but it's not the same stuff, so I prefer to go buy something that's closer. I do have a ton of like just random scrap boards that certainly could be used, but I want to make it all out of the same general materials, not just random pieces of scrap that I find. Yeah, it looks like I don't have any more of those cedar planks. There is still a chance that one's hiding in here somewhere, and I'll back and find it someday, but I'll probably forget all about this project by then. I think so. Nope, I don't see anything. All right, I feel good about that I searched as good as I can. So I'll probably just install these two doors that I did today and call it good there. And then I'll have to sometime soon go get a few more boards, which I don't know if I'll. All right, thanks Itsy Bitsy for hanging out. Hope you get some good rest. See you later. Okay, so yeah, I don't have anything else to work with today, so I'm just gonna put this together later. Thanks for your help as always. Streaming stuff. Okay. tools I need yet until I think about this for a second. So don't know if it matters which one I put in first. I think I'll put the hatch on the bottom of the two in first. I hope I have the hinges for this. I believe I do. But... Man, I have a lot of these. I would definitely use that to build something. It's cool. So find the hinges. I'll certainly have just left some. I think I might have more than this. There. So we're doing big door hinges. So this will go. If it's in the trick to where I put them on this other side, so just not really. I didn't like that. I just kind of put them out on the other side. Let's get the drill, screws. I need to make sure to get it positioned right the first time though. Last time I kind of had to shuffle it around. That was a problem. This time though, I should have done it differently. I should have done the hatch first and then the top cabinet door last, because this one needs to be in a very specific place. The top one can go up or down based on what space it has. This one is very much more in this position. I think I'm going to try to find some kind of shim to put under the bottom, just to help me keep it in the next spot there. Need something that's like around an 1/8 inch. About as big as my finger, a little bit less than my finger. So a couple of screwdriver bits or something like that. A couple of these bolts will do it. I think I'd like to go up a little bit higher than that. So yeah, it's just here. Thanks, dude. Holy Rob must have been lurking to say something like that. If you know anything about me, I don't remember us talking before, but I appreciate your kind words. Holy Rob, why does that not sound familiar? Okay, what else can I use for a shim besides that? This can work. Yeah, I definitely won't finish this thing today because I don't have all of it that I need, but I'm going to try to finish these 2 doors. Still, he's like the perfect shim. I could just hold it there. It's not like I'm incapable. I just want to make sure to get this as nicely placed as I can. I guess one thing I can do is see any reason why not. I can put these. Oh, you know what? I just realized I need to put a piece here, a supported piece. Okay, that one needs to do it. One more cutting. The other side I put, since this is chopped off, put a supported piece across here. Go do that real quick. Almost forgot. That would have been annoying if I forgot that. Hopefully I have a scrap piece that's big enough, because I don't want to cut into a new board just for that little thing. Somewhere. Oh, the other thing is I haven't sanded these yet. Yikes. Forgetting all sorts of stuff. Okay. Gotta get my belt sander out here and do that before I forget. Let's cut that one off about right there. It's already plugged in. I'm gonna have to look at my notes to see if I made any notes about talking to Holy Rob before. Very transparent here. I don't pretend to have a good memory. Very terrible at remembering names. If I have, it's been a long time because I don't usually get many people actually chatting on Odyssey. Speaking of Odyssey, I tried to upload Rolling Wall number 8 last night. I let it run all night for like 12 hours. It never finished, so I gave up. That one will be missing from the series unless I decide to retroactively do something to fix it. I don't know. It's just, it never uploaded. It's kind of a crappy stream anyway because the audio got desynced somehow. I have no idea why. I don't remember how many holes. I guess the same number of holes as the other ones. Anyway, kind of annoying. I hate it when stuff like that happens. Odyssey has, I mean, it's a cool site, but it's not exaggerating or unfair to say it has the worst upload technology of every site. Because it's doing its weird blockchain stuff, it constantly fails, does weird stuff that no other site does. YouTube will never fail. You could upload 1 million videos, not one of them would fail. Rumble is pretty much the same. Odyssey, though, a pretty good chance. Oops. I would say it's like at least 10 to 20% chance that it's going to fail. So every couple times out of 10, it's going to have some kind of problem. Oops, went a little bit too deep there. I actually personally don't give a rip about the blockchain and the crypto stuff, so if they get rid of that, I'd be happy, because it just makes it unreliable. It just doesn't work half the time. No one's making money off LBRY anyway, really nobody. I know they're gonna go with some other company pretty soon. I sort of hope it's not crypto. Crypto is just kind of fringe. Okay. Go. Now I need to get my belt sander out, which I'm really happy about having to do that. I'm going to put it over here this time instead of on the farther end, because the dust just gets on everything. This table is junk in the fact that it's extremely flimsy and warps and moves around, this metal circular thing here, but the fact that it has that grate on the bottom is actually kind of great, because maybe dust and stuff isn't going to pile up on the table and just mostly fall through. It's a little bit less cleanup at the end. Still have to blow it off and everything, but it's not crazy huge piles of dust. The other table. I think I'm forgetting anything else. Gets ready to put those in now. Oh, I think I'll put one more screw in the end of that. So cut off the other screw, which I think I probably did that same thing. The other one, so I may as well match it. Okay, so since we cut this screw off that corner, I'm going to put one more screw right there just so it has something. It doesn't work anymore. My vocabulary is always bad. Okay. So what I believe I will do is put these on. Oh, that's right. So the position of these things depends entirely on what screws are underneath. Check the screws. These are not the same as the other ones. Actually, this one is the same as this other one. It has a square on the side and white paint. This one's a different set. I was like, where's the other side? I was thinking I like screwed both sides in or something. What is it? Oh, shit. What is going on? What is happening? Oh, I thought I put them in box. Just had it. Okay, so I still need to find a shim. It's kind of consistent. Oh, that's nice. Now, those bolts are probably okay. Use the other side of the bolt. X side. Want it to be a little bit taller. Not sure if that's too high. Problem is, even though there's a healthy looking gap here, when this is rotating around, the back side of this might hit the front side of that, which I can always sand one or the other off, so it's not that big of a deal. Just trying to avoid as many of those kind of stupid things as I can. That's weird. Oh, okay. Like, what? For some reason I was thinking I could put those up. They're actually supposed to be down like that. Which means don't really have a way to use that shim anyway, because I need this open to put the screws in. But maybe there's some clever trickery I can do here. Can't think of any way to do that. I was thinking if I could like hold these in place somehow, opening this up, then it would maintain its position, but I can't think of any way to do that. That's why I drew with a pencil last time, but that pencil line didn't end up doing me much good. That's all I got. I'll still figure out where to put it. That'll have to do, so I guess I can't really use the shims because I have to just kind of hard to do. There's the head technique, and then I can't see my pencil marks either, top and below, so that's very crappy. What's it here? How can I even figure that out? Because I can kind of see it. It's cracked down below, but barely. Not really. I definitely need to lock those wheels. This is kind of hard. This is sort of challenge on the other side. Probably some kind of trick. I think really what I'm going to have to do is put one screw. Plus some positions. I think I can. Center line. Inch. Where that is a line that's like visually dividing that inch. See that from below. Hopefully that way. Then also essentially going to just use that line to hopefully get it close, and then put one screw in. Just one. This whole thing is still able to move. I'd have to lock these. Just two here. So if I get one screw in where it should be, then the rest should be okay. Right. What in the world? Didn't screw in. It's completely bonkers. Bonkers adventure. This is difficult. This is ridiculous. Better way than this. I know what I can do. Once I get it in place, I'm going to clamp it. Shorter clamps, single hand clamps. I only have one. I should have bought two of these. I thought I had one already, but if I do, I have no idea where it is. Usually the bigger the better, but there's these kind of weird situations where the smaller ones are actually better. Maybe I can use these, actually. Just as well. Better. Okay, so we're going to get it in place. Just put it up there. Alright, now we should be able to do it pretty easily. Let's see how that looks. Definitely running the back of that one. I think I'm going to leave it in the position rather than trying to lower it to compensate for that, and just grind this off. And how close it is. It's pretty close, so I don't have to grind much off to make it pass. Let's just use the angle grinder, I guess. Kind of figured that might happen. I still don't know where that piece for the angle grinder wrench thing, weird wrench thing, so I can't take off the disc that's on there. It's irritating. Just have to use what's on there, which is not the right disc for this job. It's just kind of annoying. A little bit hard to access that spot too. I don't know if I can get in there with the grinder. I'm gonna have to use a Dremel or something there. Oops. I can't really get in there. So. Let's try the Dremel. See if I have a bit that'll hold that wood there. What do we have? These standard cylinder thingies should do the trick. Wrapping just exploded off of there. Close. I need to cut some more off here. It would actually be ideal to like trim it with a saw to ends. But lower it by an inch a little bit. I should probably lower the thing if I want to. It's probably better. Should go in mass for it. Okay, that's good. Alright, now I have to figure out where to put the handle and try to get it in the same spot I did on the other one. I don't remember how I measured that, so I'll check. It's like about 5 centimeters or close to 2 inches. About 2 inches. 2 inches up and in the center. Theoretically, the center should be right in the middle of these two boards, so we just do 5 inches up. I mean, 2 inches up. The handle to match the other one. Another one. Now I have to cut these screws. Stupid. These are, I think these are new. They're in the bag still. I got them used, so they were 50 cents or something. They might have vacuumed, or not vacuumed, but sealed them up. Looking like they're new, they're not actually new. So yeah, I think I need to cut these. Actually, hopefully I have that bit still loaded, so I can do it. Oh, time to measure everything. Where's that? 9.55. 9.55 approximately, so 2 inches. Up to 9.55 with 7. Good. Mongolia, where's my screw? Alright, got that one done. Took a long time, but next. So this one needs to be high up enough that it allows this to open up. Probably use this full height as its basic position, sort of like a shim. Just line it up where this should be if it's completely open. Lower than that, because I never need this open higher than 90 degrees really. Let's get the hinges on there. Shot hatch. I don't know if it matters which side I put the hinge on. Double check. So it seems like there was one way that I liked better. Think of that one. Goes that way. looking through things. Wait a moment. Just figuring out. Can't feel it. It's not sagging close. It's pretty much not really there, but turn those off just in case. Okay, final, well, not quite the final thing of the day. I have to put the handle on this thing. Final door, though. Sometimes I'll put the handle on before I put the thing on there. Let's see what we did on the other side. So I got 6 out of 6 by 10. Cut another screw and a knob. Yo, coming. Thanks for the host. We do, man. Good. Hey, Liam. Let's see. Today we're playing a one-off game, right? Playing Medieval. How'd that go? Most exciting person to host. I'm like, meh. Sound like that lady in Back to the Future, Marty McFly's mom. No, Marty. Look at King of the Pumpkins. I got a proposal. Dang, dude. Okay. Congrats, man. When's the date? Nice. I don't really like that type. Back to you. I won't take you for a pushover either. I know when we get older, we get a little bit more desperate marriage options, but I feel like anybody that's that insistent or pushy is probably not the right. Yeah, all right. Well, what you decide for that? I'm just trying to give you some wise counsel that if she's that pushy in the beginning, it might be a little bit more even pushier later. But yeah, well, I like based and confused sounds like she kind of did that with her guy, and they seem like a good pair. So maybe you'll get lucky too. Got some fireworks for you guys. Yeah, congrats, man. Wish I could say I'd come to the wedding, but I'm kind of poor right now. Oh, okay. Statue. Woo! With that kind of marriage, I just don't know what to think about that. It's taking idolatry to the next level. They always find a way. Demons. Oh, demons. Okay. We're off on a different tangent. We're not still talking about women. At least I hope not. That's not a comparison I would be willing to make. Okay. Here we go. Get to see the finale that she's putting tomorrow, probably. Well, I don't think any women are demons, but there are probably both men and women out there that are infiltrated. For sure. There's the battery. Get to see the grand finale. I'm actually going to end the stream pretty soon. As soon as I get this last door in. It's not the last door, but it's the last door for the day. It's about having wood to build the last doors. Pull this up like that. Use that as my shim or my basis for straight on the bottom. Things like close. Okay, hey guys, hang out for at least long enough so I can open my chest. And you too, Leo. There's probably not much in there, but probably. I'll open my chest as soon as I get back inside. If you're on D-Live, go head off of D-Live. If you're not on D-Live, go head off of D-Live. It'll just be a couple minutes. There won't be much in it, so don't get your hopes up. Shoot. just dropped two extras. Nice. Don't have that much. Right there. Okay. There we go. We got this opening, just awesome. This opens and can form like a makeshift table. I'm going to put some posts under there that keep it up, and this one's still open. This is up. So just doing that measurement. That's done. These are all done down here. Let's get the brand tour. We're not quite done with the whole project because I have two mini doors that I have to make. I don't have the boards for it. Oops. Getting pretty close, so I have to make two little doors that open this way right here, otherwise basically then. Alright, so I'm going to go in and open my chest, and I'll end the stream in a minute or two, so anybody that wants a few lemons, head over to DLive. I will be right over there just a second. Let me get my cat and a drink. There's my shot. Yes. Yes, not just airsoft guns, but many collections. Like Liam's entire collection has a door. My collection has a door, which currently it's very small. I actually used to have a collection. Yeah, thanks, dude. Hey, JD Max. I'm about to open my chest on DLive, so hang out for just a minute. It's not going to be big or anything, but everybody drop a message on DLive, at least a couple messages to increase your chances of getting a couple lemons. You know, it's not very exciting, but it's about as exciting as it gets on my channel. Let's see here. Do. All right, let's see if how many, do I have enough anybody on watching on Kick? Can't remember how to look now. No, looks like I have 0 viewers on Kick, so I'm not gonna host anybody, but we'll open the chest for you guys. So yeah, I'm almost done really. There's a few things I might do, but it's very serviceable, like it's ready to be used and everything. All right, guys. Good luck on the chest. So I'm going to end the stream after the chest is opened. I'm not going to do a host because I was going to host on Kick, but I don't have anybody on there. Looks like I have nobody viewing on there, so we'll just end the stream. Yeah, JD Max with 65 and Leo with 37.9. All right. Good night, Liam. Good night, JD Max. Good night, Leo. Good night, Kame. Anybody else that's lurking? Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you around.